topic, like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it, so mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat. Cause you don't get kicked out. You don't play no games over here. Hey, Rios, start it.
Mr. H. Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college, and don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters don't hate and try to mock it, so mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat. Cause you don't get kicked out. You don't play no games over here. Hey, Rios, start it.
Mr. H. Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college, and don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters don't hate and try to mock it, so mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat. Cause you don't get kicked out. You don't play no games over here. Hey, Rios, start it.
Mr. H. Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios, yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college, and don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters don't hate and try to mock it, so mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it's late, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat. Cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey, Rios, start it.
Mr. H having on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters don't hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it's late, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat. Cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey, Rios.
What up? This is the Wake Up Show with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show with Rios, the greatest morning show in the world. Craig, what's up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's out there having a good morning. Blessed to have another day. Blessed to be able to sit here and talk to you guys and chop it up about some good, positive stuff and get our outlook and our opinions on certain subjects. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Sorry about the reverb playing twice or whatnot, whatever you guys are saying. I'm sorry about that. I do apologize. I think my internet is messing up. Damn. Sorry about that. Let me just keep going. I'm gonna just try to push through. What is going on? Yeah, dang it. Sorry, people. I'm sorry if the internet is slow, if it's getting some, whatever you call that, some lag, major lag. I'm sorry. But let me know. I'm sorry. But get your coffee, get your juice, get your tea, get whatever it is that you sipping on, sip on it. I might have to go back to the drawing board on people, man. But look, we got another day to be a blessing. We got another day to make a positive impact on somebody else's life. Let's go out and be great. Damn, what is going on? Good morning to the Ace Pit, man. Good morning to the Ghetto Cafe. Shout out to everybody. I'm just trying to see if the stream is, hopefully it doesn't shut down, it doesn't shut off, but I can see that it is lagging like a mug. Let me get this together. Let me try to figure this out. Hold on, y'all.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
All right, we're trying to see if we could get this going, man. Trying to see if we can get it going. Call 6. 6 ain't available at 5 in the morning. The video does look a little bit smoother, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see if it's oh yeah, that's better. Okay, we good. We better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Sorry, y'all. We got, Uncle Rios, Tio Rios got some technical difficulties at all times. We got to stay in the game, though. We can't let it deter us from getting the good message out, man. You can't let it make us not do what we supposed to do, man. Can't get discouraged out here. We got to keep going. We got some good stuff to talk about, man. We got some pretty important topics to go over. You already noticed the AM Wake Up Show at Rios. We got the Chris Brown selling out tickets. 76,000 people waiting in the queue to get tickets. We got Andrew Schultz going on the pivot with Ryan Clark getting past their their beef or whatever they had going on. And then we got the Hitler files coming out saying that Hitler was in Argentina. I don't know if he died in Argentina, but he didn't die where they said he died. Files are out. CIA files are out about Hitler. And shit is crazy, man. We've been lied to. We have been lied to. But what I want to talk to y'all about is, like, first off, congratulations to Chris Brown. You know, very talented young brother. Got a lot going on. He's like well, some people have said he is our modern day Michael Jackson, comparing him to MJ. Great performer, great singer, great music. He's just all around. He's got it, right? But they tried to, I don't want to say they tried to assassinate his character. They tried to try to destroy him as an artist, where they didn't want him to make it back. They didn't want him at like All-Star games or something, and he couldn't perform because of the domestic violence, the issue with him and Rihanna. But a lot of people don't want his success. A lot of people are out there hating on him. I don't want to even call it hate. It's just they're standing on their morals and principles about domestic violence. But how long do we hold somebody accountable to their past? That's really the question. Like, this is about Chris Brown and celebrating, and there's a funny side to it. All the girls, they're going to the show. They sold out LA. My wife even bought tickets. Everybody's going to it. I want to go to the show. But what I want to ask is, with domestic violence and with this kind of stuff, how long do we hold people to the fire for that? Do we not forgive? Do people not recover? Do people not build back? You know what I mean? Like, build back better, rehabilitate. And the other question is, if Chris Brown wasn't as talented as he is, and he's very, very talented, the most talented, I'm going to just say he's the most talented cat right now. If he didn't have that talent, would we have forgiven him? Would he be forgiven? Would we have gotten past it if he wasn't who he is? If Chris Brown was a janitor, or if Chris Brown was a custodian, or just if Chris Brown was me, do we hold the average Joe to a higher standard than we do people with talent because we can look past it? It's this is really something that's been on my mind, because I think people can rehabilitate and get better, and I don't hold people accountable for everything they've done in their past. I've forgiven people for worse, you know. Everybody does make mistakes. That is very true. But is the same mistake, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is it the same standard for everybody? They did try to go after him. They did. His career did tank for a minute. Like, he was blackballed, boycotted, but now he's back, which I think is more than deserving for him to be back doing what he's doing. And then also him being so young when it happened. Shout out to Fairfield Johnny out in Puerto Rico. So this is what I want to talk about. I want to engage with the chat. I really want to get you guys' feedback on what you guys think and how you guys feel about that. Because like, nobody was tripping off of Diddy, really. Nobody was really, well, we weren't tripping off of Diddy. Like, oh, whatever, you know, Cassie could say whatever she want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you were a part of it. You were involved. You wanted it, whatever. Like, she had been saying what had been happening to her for a long time. But we really didn't take it serious and take action or really start discussing that shit until we saw the domestic violence. Once we saw the domestic violence, once we saw the hallway recording or when she was going to the elevator and Diddy did what he did, then that's when the shit hit the fan. Like, oh no, we got to take what she's saying serious. It's real. And I think, and that came out after she got a settlement. After she got a settlement, I think it came out after she got the settlement. She got $40 million, and that still wasn't enough to register in my mind to be like, damn, man, this dude is cold. But once we saw that, it was a whole different story. Like, ooh-wee, this cat, he's done. Fairfield Johnny, you in Argentina, man. Go ask some people about Hitler. Ask some old people, was Hitler in Argentina in the 1955? People knew of what was going on with Diddy and Cassie for years. But it's almost like it wasn't relevant till we had concrete evidence to go on. And we saw him kicking her. And then it became real. But what is a justifiable amount of time to take a pause on somebody, to back away from somebody because of something they don't agree? And I'm completely against domestic violence. I'm completely against it. But it happens, right? Both ways. Women to men, men to women, but more of the man to woman. But you got emotional abuse, you got all kind of abuse, but I'm talking about physical domestic violence. Right, he's been back. But we'd be ready to cancel people over shit like that. Like, cause it really got me stuck, because it's like, who do we choose to forgive? Who do we choose to forgive and forget? Like, okay, yeah, let's move on. Like, R. Kelly's never going to be forgiven. like that is the non-forgivable. I think you're always going to be in the gulag with the PDF shit. PDF, you can't make it back from PDF. You can't make it back from that. In my opinion, just me thinking out loud, you can't make it back from PDF. But are you women in the chat, are you guys going to Chris Brown? You guys supporting Chris Brown? Chris Brown ain't been the same since Riri? Like, as in as good or mentally? Because you think about it, you got everything in the world. You're on top, and then it's all taken away from you. That has to be a big ego, pride, and it's all because of what you did. And are you wrong? Or like, this is the other thing, and this is just honest questions. I'm not putting out that this is right or whatever. Do we ever ask the question, or is it ever a viable question to ask? What happened in the car? Why did that happen? Like, in detail, like, why did he do that? What happened in that car? Was there anything done to him? Is that a good question? Or is it some things are off limit? I don't think it's off limits to find out what triggered or what sent you into that rage. Because there's a disgusting video out right now of a comedian abusing his girlfriend. And it's like, that's just like, when would that ever be okay? What up, Sunshine Baby? What up, Sizzle Show? What up, Hey Bloss? because his show sold out fast. LA had to add another date. Los Angeles had to add another date to his show. Like, yeah, he's selling out stadiums in Johannesburg. Despite some women's protests against women's rights activists. Women's rights activists are protesting against Chris Brown. So once you mess up, are you never supposed to be able to come back to real life? Come back to reality? Are they going to protest him forever? I don't know, man. I don't have the answers. This is like a real thing that's like boggling my mind. Like, I don't have the answer. I know I'm going to support him. I think what he did was messed up. It was definitely messed up and he needed to pay for it, but I think he did pay for it. $90,000 people. My bad, y'all. Looking for something right now. His South Africa show sold out in 2 hours. 2 hours. $90,000 people. Breezy Bowl. That's what it's called. The Breezy Bowl. Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller. Damn. That's going to be cold. Breezy Bowl. Y'all going to Breezy Bowl? Y'all going to Breezy Bowl? Shit, my wife is. That's what I'm saying, Sizzle Show. That's what I'm saying. Rihanna forgave him before us. Rihanna put him on a song, on a track. And that kind of lets me know, like, okay, she forgave him, right? She forgave him. But maybe there's a little more to the story that we don't know. Maybe she understands it a little better than we do. Like, she might be like, shit, nigga, I was tripping. Yeah, for sure. Like, I ruined his life, but maybe I had something to do with that. Maybe I had something to do with that, or maybe I was living wrong or foul. There's shit that you can do. There's things that you can do to make a man lose it. Let's not be fools. Let's not be idiots. There's things that you can do to make a man lose control. Damn, he going to Canada. Craig, yeah. Shout out to Chris Brown, girl. Shout out to the Breezy. Shout out to the Breezy, man. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. Please like the video. Appreciate all y'all, man. Dang it, I'm trying to find this video that I was watching earlier. I don't even know if that's old. I don't even know if that's old. My bad. But domestic violence is such a big issue. You know what I mean? It's such a big issue. It's such a relevant issue in all households. In a lot of households. Not, I don't want to say all households, but a lot of households. Domestic violence is relevant to a lot of people. And to the victims of domestic violence, I apologize. I'm sorry. I pray for you. No one should ever have to go through that. No one should have to go through domestic violence and being scared and abused. But damn, how long we gonna hold this nigga accountable to some shit that he did more than 10 years ago? We still gonna protest and boycott? Like it's people online right now discussing the incident in the past. That shit is weird to me, man. I don't want to say it's weird to me because I understand people's positions and it's really personal to them. But come on, man. You know, I'm gonna put a poll up. Hold on. Is it time? Is it time to move forward with Chris Brown, man? You already know my thought. Let me know what y'all think, man. Is it time to move forward? Like, goddamn, how long? Let me know what y'all think about that, man. Let me know what y'all think. Oh, and I'm taking call-ins. Taking call-ins for sure. There we go. Why did it not connect? Let me turn the phone on. Bam. Taking phone calls early, y'all, because I've been messing up. Because I've been messing up. I've been messing up going too long without taking calls and people don't get to call in and people are complaining a little bit. Let's see what the poll, what you guys are saying, what the vote is saying. 87%, like everybody, yeah, it's like time to move forward. Time to move forward. Time to move on, y'all. Let's forgive and move forward in this young man's life. There's people out there doing worse shit out there, man. Let's move forward. I love the Ghetto Cafe, man. We a good group of people, man. We're a good community. We about rehabilitation, giving people grace, giving people another chance to move forward. We're about second chances around here, man. Joshua has a good question. Kids unalive people and grape all the time. Should we let it go after they grow up? So Joshua, let's talk about that. Let's pin that. Because that is a great question. So kids unalive people and grape all the time. SA people all the time. Should we let go after they grow up? Now, my thing with children, right? My thing with children is They are not mature, right? They're not mature enough, I think, to just be making decisions and acting on their own and not doing, like, how can I say this in a better way? I believe children are doing things that they're taught, are repeating things that they've seen, are repeating things that have been done to them. I don't think any child is born bad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think children are born bad. I think there's parents that could do a better job, or society or the community can do a better job, but I'm not holding a child accountable. Now, when I say child, I'm gonna say under 12. Under 12, I think is a child. Under 13 is a child. High school, once you get to high school, it's a different story. But then, like, damn, the difference between 8th grade and 9th grade. But we forgive children because it's their upbringing, it's what they've been through. Trauma that they've been through are things that they've been seen to be normalized. Normalized predatorial behavior. And maybe being unprotected. You know what I mean? Like, I give children a lot of grace. I give children a lot of grace, as where I don't for adults. And for the adults that have created these children, I feel should be punished. Elijah said they done, no matter what age they are. Okay, so we with Chris Brown. We with forgiving Chris Brown. I'm with that. I'm a yes vote on should we forgive Chris Brown and move forward. I feel like he's put the work in. He's done enough time and suffering the consequences of his actions. He did all the legal stuff. He did everything that he needed to do. Yeah, man, it's time to move forward. Good shit, Ghetto Cafe. I'm proud of y'all, man. Let me read that. I think we had a super chat. Let me see what that says. Cristiano Carranzo finished The Power of Now. Game changer, Rios. Y'all go get that Power of Now, man. Y'all go get that Power of Now for sure. Balenci. Let's switch it to our daughters. Mine's is 27 years old. How do we as fathers handle it? We handle it like dads, like beast. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I'm not in a place of maturity where I'm not going to handle it. I feel like I can do, like people say, take justice into your own hands and this, that, but I feel like I could do enough to fix that situation. I'm going to go over there. Yeah, it's not going to be good, but as a father, you handle that. You know what I mean? Like, you go and you handle that. She's going to call who she's going to call and the law or whatever. But me as a father, you've crossed my family. I trusted you with my prized possession. My daughter is in your not in your possession, because that sounds like ownership, but she's with you. She's in you're to protect and keep her safe. And you do something like that to her, yeah, I'm gonna do 10 times what you did to her. I'm not trying to condone violence, but that's just my own immature thinking. Amos Molina, my cousin been in prison since he was 16. He's 41 now. He learned his lesson when they said life. Boom. Rocky versus Chris, who's with it? Kids do get the chance to mature. But also, if your child does something to my child, the parents also have to suffer the consequences. The parents have to suffer the consequences of that also. This kid didn't just get that on their own. They didn't just learn this on their own. Yeah, I said forgive Chris Brown It's been 10 years. I would beat the dog crap out of somebody. I've forgiven people I done beat the dog crap out of. I done forgiven people that have wronged me. But in the moment when it happens, you want me to just forgive them right then and there? No, nigga, are you out of your damn mind? I'm not saying when Chris Brown did it in the moment, I was like, oh, this nigga's out of control. It's out of line. You need to take a pause, backpedal, boom. In the moment, but I'm saying with time and rehabilitation, isn't it time to move forward and stop protesting against this cat? Some people will forgive, but that's the other thing. These women forgive the men instantly. Some of these women think that the men, by doing this, like this is the thin line, right? Like this is the fine line in between the habitual abuser, the repeater, the repeat offender, the repeat abuser. Some women have been abused as children by their fathers, by their brothers, by uncles, physical abuse, mistreated, beat, or whatever. And then when they grow up, they think that when their boyfriend or their partner is physically abusive with them is because they love them. Oh, they only do this to me because they love me. Yeah, it's not his fault. It's just I was wrong. I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. And he's just only doing that because he loves me. That's the fine line. Now, that's when you really got to step in and get control of the situation. Like, wait, hold on. But usually those are a lot of women who don't have strong figures in their life. Like they did a thing that where they interviewed a PDF graper. And he said he would go to neighborhoods and see the families that didn't have a strong male figure in their life. If they had a strong male figure in their life that was Hello, this is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios. My Bluetooth not working. God dog it. What's up, man?
No, it's working real good. The best morning show in the world, Craig.
The best morning show in the world, Craig. What's going down, man?
Shit, just hump day. Thanks for picking up the call, Rios.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. What's your name and where you calling from?
925, Mr. Power of Now.
Let's go. What's happening? What's the business, man?
Shit, finished it up, Rios. It's a game changer. Just reading, just knowledge, and I'm on to The Alchemist after this.
Let's go. Paulo Coelho. Paulo Coelho.
I the word alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a person that turns metal into gold.
Right.
And I'm not saying that's me, but it's gonna be me. And just looking at the example of my father, he came to this country with fucking a dream and nothing in his pocket, and fucking made, I wouldn't say an empire, but he built the foundation for me and my brothers
to succeed. Right.
Yeah,
It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people think about the alchemist or alchemy, and they think about like the changing of metals, being able to change metals into something else, or like some magician magic kind of shit and spells. But it's also at a lower level of turning lemons into lemonade, taking what you've gotten and making it something else. Like, okay, this is the situation, but I'm gonna make the most of it. That's like a form of alchemy. You know what I mean? Like, the story about the alchemist is not about alchemy, even though he found the alchemist. You know what I mean? He found the alchemist who could do it. But he realized, like, nigga, this is what life is about. Life is about alchemy, about changing your situations, taking this and turning it into something else. You know what I mean? So when you read that,
That's literally. I want to glaze my dad too much, but to come here from another country with nothing but hope and a dream, and to like really, I mean, he didn't make the, like I said, the biggest empire. We're just gardeners. We just mow on.
don't say we just. That's not like, so I don't want like we just. Like, no, you guys do what you do. It ain't no we just. You guys work hard. You make your money. You support your family, and you live your life. It ain't no I'm just a gardener. That's a great thing. Like ain't nothing about just. It's a lot of people in the world that can't do that. That don't have the energy, don't have the strength, or the ability to do what y'all do.
I've seen plenty of people try to enter this business and
fail.
Just like they come in, they get out, because it's nothing is really easy in life. It's all how you put your mind to it. Like,
they
like the ultimate, like,
right, and they come into the field thinking the grass is greener on the other side, and they find out. Right, but shout out to you, man.
That was my quick narrative, Rios. Since you had the lines open early, I'm like, I'm gonna get in here, try to put some positivity into the chat. You're talking too much abuse and all this. We need positive, Rios. You got it.
Yeah, we got it, but we also need to talk about tough subjects. You know what I mean? Because it's people out there dealing with that. You know what I mean? Like, we can't just turn the blind eye and act as if life is just cotton candy and rainbows. It's people going through some real shit, and it's maybe people in the chat that have been through this. You know what I mean? And that's why we having these open lines of communication. We can't be these like we.
It helps so much, man. I'm getting to work, and I'm gonna keep on listening. Hopefully, more people call in.
Yeah.
Their little experience or whatever, because everything helps, man. And hey, shout out to the best AM wake up show in the world, Craig.
Let's go. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you, brother.
All right, have a blessed one, Real. Have a blessed day.
You too. What is going on? Why is this damn roadcaster not connected? God, dog, what is going on? All right, hopefully somebody calls in soon so I can see if this roadcaster is working. Okay, it says it's connected now, but we'll see. Free to chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I've been trying to figure this shit out. And then that's why I'm not having imperfect perspective today. Imperfectly relatable. My internet is tripping. My roadcaster is tripping. I got my cables is too short. Like, I'm getting my stuff together. I'm slowly trying to get it. I'm trying not to get frustrated. But you know how shit happens. You know how shit goes. And make sure to like the video, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. I forgot what I was talking about before the call in. Damn. Bass Money Kurt. Call in. Super chat from Bass Money Kurt. I got a bone to pick with you, Rios. Yeah, call in. Call in. I'll take the call. Call in right now, Bass Money Kurt. I got a bone to pick with you. This was prison. I know we was talking about Chris Brown but I was like talking about hey, whatever. I forgot. It must have not been that important, but Sierra Bloss. Hey, man. Truth be told, man, I'm trying my best, dog. Give me some grace. What up, Josh? It's better late than never, man. Let's get this call in from Bass Money Kurt. He said he's got a bone to pick with me. What's the bone you got to pick, man? What's up? Oh, here we go.
Call from.
Oh, boom. There we go. It's working. What's happening, man? This is the AM Wake Up Show with
Yo, this
Rios.
Bass Money
Caller, where
Kurt.
you calling from, and what's your name?
Yo, this Bass Money Kurt.
What's up,
I'm in
Bass
Texas
Money
right
Kurt?
now.
Texas, shout out to Texas. You from Texas,
Man,
or you
hey.
just driving through?
Nah, Liberty, California. I just out here.
Go ahead, Kurt. I hear you. You got a little shaky there, but I can still hear you. What's up, man?
All right, so I meant to call in yesterday. I tried to call in yesterday.
Hey,
When,
my bad. My
there was a gentleman
Bluetooth. My Bluetooth been tripping, and I've been trying to get these calls. I'm trying to get my shit together, man. By next week, I'm gonna have this shit. I'll be better next week than I am this week. So I do apologize about that. But
it's all good. It's all good. It kind of gave me a chance to get my thoughts together.
Okay, good.
But it was a gentleman a couple of days ago, and he was talking about his son, I guess, had a tournament this past weekend in Texas in football. And I so happened to probably be there because I was at a tournament the same weekend, Texas in football, Central Texas.
Y'all might have been at the same tournament.
And y'all was kind of going a little hard on the coaches and everything and the players. And I know you said your son is he a beast and he good where he at right now. And you kind of took him out consciously because you didn't want him to have to deal with the dark side of youth football type, because I just seen that side too.
No. That's not why I took him out. I'll let you continue. That's not why I took him out. I took Xander out because he didn't want to play football no more. So,
okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I didn't take him out because of anything, but I told Xander, I was like, you got to give me 3 years of football, 6U and 2 years at 8U. You know what I mean? They don't do 7U. So you go 6U and then you do 2 years at 8U. So it was like a great 3-year maturation, right? Like at the 8U, you're playing as a 7-year-old against 9-year-olds. And then when you're at top of 8U, you're like one of the bigger boys. So you got to learn how to deal with adversity. Like, you got to go up against, you don't get to run away and deal with this. And it was just a great process. The 3 years, that was just a great process. I had put that plan together for him, but he wanted to quit. You know what I mean? I wanted him to keep playing. But then it's like, if you ain't in it, but that's it. That's that. Go ahead, continue, because I want you to stay on point. I don't want to get distracted from the point.
Nah, I hear you. And that is a great little process right there and a great plan, because I put my nephew through the same thing. And he quit the first year. Then the second year he came back. He told me straight up like a man, like, I want to play this year because last year I felt like a pussy for quitting.
Oh, shit.
I can't even be mad at you.
Right.
I can't even be mad at you, like, if this is what you want. But anyway, what I was saying was a lot of the parents come down on a lot of the coach, and I don't have a son out there that I coach right now. My son he'll be 6 years old in May, so I'm coaching the older kids, the 14 and 15-year-olds.
Okay.
I don't have a son that I coach out there right now.
You coaching young men.
Nephew.
You out there with young men right now.
Yeah, I don't have a cousin. I don't have anything. The only thing I have is all the experience that I went through playing in college and all the shit.
Right.
My brother's playing in college right now too, and this is just all we know. So like when
Football
the parents
family
come down on the coaches and say, when the parents come down on the coaches and they kind of, the coaching is bad and this and that and this and that. There's been many a times where I've got into it with parents and pleaded and begged and asked them to come to practices and see what type of product your son puts out there at practice, and that shows the reason why he's not getting the playing time. Because I just had a player this past weekend tell me he was gonna have his dad beat my ass if I didn't put him on the team. Put him on the field.
Yeah, that's out of control.
And all this and that and this and that, it's out of control. And a lot of parents try to put it on the coaches of why it's out of control. But like, it's coaches like me that don't have a dog in the fight. I don't know any. I just moved here this past winter. So I don't really know any of these kids like that. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't have any favorites. So I just put the best product out there on the field. Whoever goes out there and shows that they won it at practice, and then the parents and then the kids come down on me like I'm doing something wrong. And I'm just like, hey, check it out. Like,
I'm
this is
putting
where I'm gonna
out the
come.
like it's like I'm putting out the product that's showing up, that's putting in the work. I'm putting the kids out there
Exactly.
that I trust to do the right thing. I'm not trying
Exactly.
to send a message
Exactly.
out there that like you could do half-ass practice, half-ass work, and then get the benefits of starting and playing hella time when you ain't showing leadership in practice. No, I understand that.
And
I grew up in sports my whole life. I know exactly what you're talking about. But what I was
I
talking
don't know if
about,
you know a lot about 7-on-7,
I know
but
not a lot.
it's like football, but like for regular football, you got parents of linemen out there, and they kind of even out the balance because
They
they're
doing
like,
the 5-on-5.
you know what it takes to make a team.
Yeah.
With 7-on-7, you've got all the skill players, and you know if you know about football,
all
skill
the
players are
divas.
usually the divas.
All the divas.
Exactly. So you
And
got
diva
the
parents.
parents of all the divas and all the divas.
Right.
It gets nasty out there.
See, and so the way we avoided that, right, like is that we didn't, and this is why I say like this amateur football and this like these portals and these NIL deals and paying kids. There's a kid in the Snoop League, in our league, that got paid a 6-figure deal at 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
At 9. And so the thing is, these parents are seeing their children as a bag. They're seeing their children as a bag, as money. They're looking at their children as opportunities to make money. And when they see this is why I'm saying this NIL deal is kind of crazy shit, because it's not just college, it's high school, it's elementary. And when they see that, they start pushing their kids to do this shit. Some of their kids don't even want to play. It's like, dude, your kid don't even want to be out here. Like, why are you?
I understand that side.
But that
doesn't want to be out there.
But that's all a part of the whole system. Really so it's a bunch of variables that go into it, right? Like, and the thing I was saying about coaches, it's not what you're talking about. What I'm talking about is when coaches are all year around playing that one kid, giving him too many reps, and they just worried about going to the championship. Hey, nigga, this nigga's knee is messed up. Mm-hmm. Well, it's just one more game. If we could just get this one more game out, he'll be fine. And it will, like, no, it ain't that serious. It ain't that important. We've gone from like playing sports for fun to these dudes doing whatever it takes, paying kids to come to their team, recruiting kids. Do you know on Instagram there was a portal for Pop Warner?
Yeah, hey, look, I'm from California. I'm from Northern California, right. AYF. So I dealt with that shit. The AYF, NorCal, all them leagues. I was just in that league before I moved to Texas. So I understand exactly. I had to get into it with somebody's dad because I didn't let his son play. He had a broken toe 2 weeks ago. Why am I gonna let him play? This is 8U. This is youth football. Like
8U, homie. Like what? No,
and then another thing I was saying, can we really blame? I understand the extreme side where it's like we don't want somebody to push their kid to do something they don't want to do. But can we really blame a parent whose kid really does want to do that? Can we really blame them for trying to push them to get better and things like that? Because I see a lot of parents out there that are really dedicated, and their kid might not be as good as they want them to be.
Yeah.
But at least the parents are out. Because there's a lot of parents that never show up. I mean, I'm picking 3-4 kids up every single day just to come to practice.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, you want that involved parent, but you don't want that parent to be too involved to where you damn near getting into a fight with him on the sideline.
Yeah, the helicopter
parent. Or he's
parent.
trying to tell you how to coach on the sideline.
Yeah, the helicopter parent that's hovering over your shoulder.
Game in my life.
Hovering over your shoulder. Hey, what's this? What's going on? But what is but I get all that. I get all that you're saying. But what is it that you disagree with what I said? Like, what was the bone to pick? Like, what did I say that kind of triggered a thought in your head?
I thought that you kind of took your son out of youth football because you saw the dark side of it, to where you didn't want your son to be in that type of situation where, damn, coach, I'm kind of feeling a little iffy today. I'm limping a little bit today. And the coach is still like, hey, well, we need you to go out there and play, kind of thing. Like,
oh, no.
I've seen that side too.
No, so that's not because it was on my team. And I'm never going to be a part of anything that is that energy. You know what I mean? None of our coaches was like that. Like our whole chemistry on our team is vicious. Like our kids, we kept our kids. We didn't bring in extra kids or nothing. We kept our core. It was, and we had a whole culture that was vicious. Like we was good, but he just didn't want to play no more. But what I was talking about is what I saw out at St. John Bosco last year. A dad got shot and killed right in front of the school.
Yeah,
One of
ugly.
the other dads killed him, just sitting in his car outside of the school. St. John Bosco in a nice neighborhood, one of the best schools in the world, in America, one of the best schools in America, top football program. But there was Pop Warner games happening, and a dad got killed right in front of the school, sitting in his car.
In a Pop Warner game?
Pop Warner dad, just sitting like
not knowing the whole time his son not even gonna make the JV team.
Right.
His son not even gonna make the JV team when he get older. You just shot and killed this man over a Pop Warner game.
A Pop Warner
game. Not even knowing.
But look, your son may not even want to play in a year or two. Your son may change a sport. Like you may do something. And so it's just stuff like that I'm saying needs to be taken care of. Like needs to be more structure, more supervision where you go into the game and you walk in your team to the stadium or onto the field and niggas is in the parking lot smoking and drinking. At a school that we asked to let us there, we don't even have enough fields to play at. We're in the inner city.
Yeah.
We don't even have enough fields to play, but we gotta argue and yell with the people that are coming to the games to not act up so that we can still have fields to play at. We leave the field and they like, y'all can't come back because of the energy and the nature of what y'all brought.
It gets ugly.
I
almost quit on that team I was coaching just because of what happened with his dad and all. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna keep dealing with this. It get ugly out there.
It do.
It get ugly out there. I just want to make the game great. That's all I'm about, just helping kids understand this game. And then with the younger kids, helping them like the game at least, because a lot of them younger kids are not out there because they like playing football. They're just out there because their friends are out there a lot of the time.
Right, and then some of these
coaches just want to be out there with their friends.
Some of these coaches have to understand that at 6U, 7U, and 8U, you're a coach, but you're a teacher, fool. You actually teaching these kids what about football. Like you're teaching them football.
Yeah.
You're teaching them football. You're teaching them like a teacher's
more about football.
Like you're teaching them about life. You're not telling them how to run a bubble screen, this and that all the time. It's like, do they know what a screen is? Do they even know what?
That's what's crazy to me.
Hey,
and I'm the youngest one out there. I'm 26 years old, so they look at me like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And I'm just trying to tell them I just stopped playing football like 3 years ago. So, like, everybody just kind of take a deep breath and relax when I'm saying something. And y'all looking at me like I'm a baby.
Man, for sure. And then it's like, we got kids out here. Some of them have issues reading. Some may have issues with math. Count out the yards for them. This is 5 yards. Like, we got to teach the fundamentals of football. You telling this dude to run a 5 yard this, a 7 yard this. I was like, hey, hold on. Come here. Count out 7 yards for me. He didn't even know I was like, you telling him to do a 7 yard thing and he don't even know what 7 yards is.
What he's doing.
Like, stop yelling.
He don't know what he's doing.
They don't know what he's doing. You got to be teaching these kids. But shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Blessings to you and your family. And thank you for calling in and talking about the constructive criticism and what you had disagreements about. And I'm glad we could come to common ground. I appreciate you for calling in, brother.
Yep, it's all good.
Have a good one.
It's all good. You be cool like you be, Rios.
All right, brother. I'm going to try. You hang up. I'm going to try not to hang up because I want to see if it doesn't mess my Bluetooth up. You hang up. Think I still hear it in the background, but whatever. But let's get to drama, right? Like this podcast drama shit, like this streaming drama, live stream drama, whatever you guys want to call this, the shit between podcast and podcast. And I don't like you and I don't like what you said. I don't agree with what you said. And now we got issues. And what I was trying to tell everybody is that that's not just on our level. It's not just on FMW, Reality Check. It's not just us. It's on all scales, right? Like look at Jessie. What is her name? Jess with the Mess on Breakfast Club, and the girl Lauren LaRosa, the drama and the beef that they had there, and how they amped that up and they used that as fuel. Charlamagne was like, no, dive into that. Let's use that. Let's get into that. Everybody using drama. Everybody is using it to play into views, our numbers, our money, whatever. The LeBron James, Stephen A. Smith, same thing. ESPN is using that. But down on the lower level gets criticized because it's WWE, is this and this and that. But we get blurred lines where, oh, that's just WWE or this and that. But when can we come together and have a conversation and figure this shit out? If we really do disagree with each other, why are we above sitting down with each other and hashing this shit out? And the reason why I bring that up is because that was what was happening with Ryan Clark and Andrew Schultz on the pivot. So Ryan Clark took issue with Andrew Schultz saying something about black women, right? Saying that black men have short hair because black queens stress them out and they wear beards to protect them from getting slapped by a black woman. And Ryan Clark took issue with that and said that such and such, that was a racist or whatever. But they were both on different sides of the fence. Andrew Schultz saying, I'm a comedian. I didn't really say that to attack black women. And Ryan Clark saying, well, it's my position to defend them, right? And so they were having back and forth. But Andrew Schultz just went on to the pivot, right? And to have a discussion about that shit. Like, let's talk about it. Like, that's what I like to see. I like to see men stepping up to the plate and dealing with their differences. Dealing with your issues where you can go somewhere, go into an environment that you may have disagreed with somebody and sit down and have a mature conversation. I'm not even gonna say an intelligent conversation, but just a mature, emotionally intelligent conversation and say, you know what you said angered me. So in return, I said some shit that I regret saying. I shouldn't have said that. But it's what you said to me, and I was trying to get some get back on you. And the cameras are on, and we got our viewers, and I wanted to win. I wanted to win the argument just on the strength of winning the argument, not even on the subject matter. Like, I really didn't give a damn about the subject matter. That was just a joke to me. But once you said something about me, Andrew Schultz, once you said something about me, I had to come back at you and say, well, if you really care, Andrew Schultz said some shit like, if you really cared about black women that you just high signing right now, you wouldn't have had abusers and people that do domestic violence on your show. So do you really support, so he attacked him on like, do you really support black women? Or are you just talking? And that was the back and forth. And as a black man, you being approached by a white man telling you that you don't even care about black women, that's enough to send you over the edge. But these two brothers were mature enough to sit down and have this conversation. And kudos to Andrew Schultz for going on the pivot with Fred Taylor, Ryan Clark, and I forget the other brother's name, ex-NFL players, big brothers, with the business brothers. Little Andrew Schultz, like, all right, I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up, and we're going to talk about this. And that's like what I was saying with Smack and LB Messiah. Being man enough, not man enough, being mature enough and emotionally intelligent enough to have a conversation and see the bigger program. We're a part of something bigger here. What we do matters. How we approach and how we are with each other matters. It's being watched by the masses. How I talk about you and how you talk about me is giving the green light to other people to do the same thing. It's giving them the green light to treat me or say the things that you say. And I love that it happened like that, and that Smack was there, and that LBC Messiah was there, and they got to get to some playing field, some level ground, and having a conversation. I'm trying to pull this video up, you guys. I'm sorry.
I didn't care to paint you.
No sound? My bad. Dang it.
I didn't care to paint you in any way, which is why I didn't continue talking about you.
It doesn't really matter what your intention was. It matters how you make someone feel. That's what...
I didn't care to paint you in any way, which is why I didn't continue talking about you.
It doesn't really matter what your intention was. It matters how you make someone feel. That's what the whole issue is with the joke. Like, if you said, I didn't care to do this, I don't care about you, none of that matters. It didn't matter that I didn't care to hurt black women. I just wanted to make a joke. It hurt them. So it doesn't matter whether you cared to do something or not. What matters is you did something and it had that effect. So ironically, the thing that you're describing to me is the same position you put yourself in. So what I'm trying to tell you is people are going to react however they react, and they feel however they feel, and that's okay. Like, as a comedian,
what he's saying is so like vicious. It's so like relatable, because it's like people, you have to respect what people's feelings. Like, no, I didn't mean it like that. When I say that, I'm not talking about you. But when you say that messes me up, and it brings me back to, you can't call a black man monkey. That makes me think of this and this and that. Well, I'm not saying it like that. Well, when you say that, this is what it brings up. Well, I don't care. Well, you should care that it bothers me. If we're friends or if we care about each other, like, dude, like, don't say that. Don't do that. Anything. And I used an extreme example, but you have to take into consideration. But comedians, I feel like, should have a different kind of grace. But you should be aware of what you say and how it makes people feel. I'm not going to keep calling somebody something if it bothers them, or keep saying something around somebody if it bothers them. Like, I'm not going to do that. It's just who I am.
I accept that. I hope that people maybe learn more about me and they see that, like, I don't have bad intentions for people, and I make fun of everybody, because if I don't make fun of one group, then it becomes uncomfortable. Then it starts to become racist or sexist or whatever, you know? I hope that they learn that. But I understand, as I get there, we're going to have these little things that we stumble across. And, like, unfortunately, people's feelings are going to be hurt. And it sucks. And if, like, anybody came up to me like, hey, that thing that you said, you know, I didn't know you were joking. It didn't feel like you were joking. It really hurt my feelings. I'd be like, dude, I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt your feelings again. But if then they said to me, hey, don't you ever make jokes about that again, I go, I can't let you control what I make jokes about. I can hope and aspire to make them so that everybody laughs. But I don't think it's fair to, like, limit what we can joke about.
I think comedians have a gray area. I think comedians should be allowed to have a gray area. Like, joking is joking. Now, that's one thing. Like, you're joking. It's a joke. Like, damn, dude. Like, I'm a comedian. Like, that's like being mad at a clown for having a red nose or beeping a horn or doing whatever a clown does. Like, you know, when you beep that horn, it reminds me, like, dude, I'm a clown. What do you, like, come on. Comedians should have gray area.
One thing we often say is, like, you can only joke about the experiences you've had. But I don't know if that's true, because, like, we were laughing at Handyman when we were younger.
Hey, shout out to the Pivot, man, for having those conversations and having the platform where it's on display. They're putting it on display to show people like, hey, this is what we do. This is what can be done. Just because we have a disagreement or we don't agree on something, and something very volatile. That's a touchy subject. A black man stepping up for black women against a white man who's been joking against black people. Even his shit with Kendrick Lamar. His stuff with Kendrick Lamar saying that I would do this to you, you're little, and I can say whatever. And Kendrick Lamar said, we shouldn't sit down, we shouldn't let white comedians, whatever, I can't remember. But Kendrick had said something about that, and he was a hit dog. So he hollered. So he assumed Kendrick was talking about him, and then he attacked Kendrick. These are all conversations that need to be had. Sometimes we come from a place where our conversations is this, right? Like, oh, when I see him, I'm gonna do my thing. But it's so much more powerful and so much more impactful when you sit your ass down and have an impactful conversation with that person. Let me let you know how I feel about that. Let me let you know how that made me feel. And why did you do that? Why did you say that shit? To be honest, I was just fucking around. Like I was just trying to win. I was just trying to get back at you. I don't feel any adverse way about black women. Actually, I love them. But I joke about everybody. And that's a great opportunity. Those are great opportunities. And that goes to also to the same thing with Viral Way going on No Jumper. It's a good opportunity for them to get their narrative off and say what they want to say and talk about what they want to talk about. And challenge your thoughts, challenge Adam's thoughts. Nah, I don't agree with that because of this or this and that. We got to get out of this place where we feel like we're at a place where we can't even sit down and talk. We're supposed to believe that we're so vicious and that we're strong enough to be able to sit down with somebody and have a conversation with somebody. And it's for people to be able to take a lot of gems and dimes out of that conversation. Damn, that was a good one. Damn, he got him on that. Like we need to start challenging our own mental capacity, our own intellect. And we got to get out of this emotional place where we always want to fucking fight. We got to get out of that. We got to get out of the fight mentality. But I know that comes from fight or flight. I know it comes from fight or flight. And as a kid, as a youngster, I didn't have the best vocabulary or the best delivery. A lot of us don't. And you get them shaky hands when you're in a conversation or somebody's being disrespectful or whatever. You get the shaky hands and you can't talk right. What's the first thing you do with the shaky hands? You fight a nigga. You punch him. That's how I do. That's how we deal with these. We don't know what this is in our body that's making our hands shake. We don't know what's making us cry. Somebody saying some disrespectful shit to you, or somebody disagreeing, or somebody bagging on you, or somebody saying something you don't agree with. As a kid, 9 years old, you may drop a tear or whatever. It's because we don't know how to deal with this shit. We don't know how to talk to what is causing the effect in us. We don't know how to talk to the emotion. So when we uncomfortable and we start doing our little hands, start getting uncomfortable, you know what? You made me uncomfortable and I don't know how to deal with what's going on with me. So the way I deal with it is I beat your ass. And we'll be cool after. We could be cool afterwards. You good? Yeah, I'm good. But didn't even address the issue. Only just let energy out. Because we're not taught how to deal with that shit. We're not taught the skills. Well, not all of us. All of us ain't taught the skills of how to deal with adversity and talk about it and communicate about it. Yeah, people may laugh like, nah, dog, like what you saying ain't cool. And this, think about if you had the capabilities that you have now and the understanding that you have now. Yeah, we're adults and we're way mature, but imagine if somebody gave you the tools to deal with your emotions in relationships with women, with your girlfriend or with your boyfriend. If you had the tools to verbalize and communicate what is wrong, actually, instead of shutting down, not talking, cold shoulder, We have to do these things. And that's why I'm saying we have to get out of this mentality, especially as grown-ass people. Grown-ass, we adults. We grown-ass adults. Talk about that shit. That's the real content. That's the real content. Like the valuable content. The content that's valuable. That people will take from. That they will consume that content and they will be better afterwards. They're not gonna be dumber afterwards. Like damn them, and then it's the optics. It's the optics of sitting down with somebody and having a conversation and then not going to 10. It's showing people out there like, dude, we could do this. We don't gotta be out here. Look at all these rappers dying, man. Look at all these people getting killed. All these RICO cases. All these people going to jail. All this stupid shit. All the opportunities that we've had to have these conversations, we've passed them up. That's what we need to get past all of this shit. Get past all of this ignorant shit. Yeah, we from the streets. The streets don't fucking love us though. The streets don't give a fuck about us. But we're going to take on that code though. Let's take on the code of something that don't give a fuck about us. That's going to chew us up and spit us out. But let's live by that code of the code that chews us up and spits us out to have nothing. Yeah, I'm this, I'm that. I'm from here, I'm from there. So what? What are you doing today? What are you doing today? Who are you helping today? From this to that. How many, okay, you bang from this to that. How many houses do you own from this to that? How many liquor stores do you own from this and that? Nah, the real niggas, the real people that are from there own all of that. But you shooting and fighting with another nigga that don't own shit either. In a place he's claiming. But this is all trickle down effect. This is all trickle down effect. And we are in a privileged position as young men and women to talk about what's right and what's really affecting us and what's really impactful. Do you know the 4 extras, the Munchie Bees, the Spider Lokes, the T-Rails, the 80s, the puns, the trays, the viral ways, all of them. It's so many. It's so many. I can't. The 600s, the whack 100s, the bricks, the everybody. You know that they have a bigger voice and a bigger opportunity than Malcolm X and Martin Luther King ever had? Brick Baby has a bigger platform than Malcolm X and Martin Luther King ever had. Brick Baby. Just Brick Baby. More outreach, more possibilities to talk to way more people than Malcolm X and Martin Luther King had. You look at these dudes from Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seale. You look at these black people from back in the day that was doing things, not even just black, everybody. Cesar Chavez. Imagine if Cesar Chavez had a fucking podcast or a platform where he could talk to millions of people. We have a great opportunity here, but we have to realize it. We got to be in the moment. We got to be in the now, the power of now. Realize what we got. It may get better than this, but it don't get no better than this right now. I don't have any more opportunity than the opportunity I have right now. This space, while I'm talking to y'all, this is what I got right now. It may change in 2 hours, but for right now, this is what I got. We don't realize the impact and the outreach that we have. Our reach goes so far. I'm probably somebody in here from the East Coast. Now, if I said something powerful and more impactful than I've ever said, he may send that message to some people in Brooklyn. and move that message in Brooklyn while I'm here in South Central. Los Angeles. We got to understand this shit. We got to see it for what it's worth. Let's entertain. Let's have fun. Let's laugh. Yes, because that's also very important. It's also very important that people see that we can deal with our adversity and obstructions and laugh and joke about it and get that out there, and have fun. That's what we do. We have fun. We good people. But also we have to realize that the Munchie Bees, the Rick Rocks, the Spider Lokes, these cats, all of us, ODM Slims, the Viral Waves, all of us have an opportunity to have more reach than Martin Luther King and Malcolm X ever had, just because of technology. Just because of technology, we have a bigger opportunity and more of a chance to do great things because of this damn microphone and Streamlabs and YouTube and cameras and roadcasters, switchboards. I'm over here switching between 3 cameras. What am I doing with that though? What am I doing with these capabilities? What am I doing with the capability of switching from reaction screens with logos and all kinds of shit and different ways to affect the algorithm? Oh, I can put up a intro like this or this and that. I could put up a thumbnail just to, like, with all this capabilities and all this access, what am I doing? What am I doing with this shit? What are we doing with this shit? Oh, let's talk about gangs, huh? Let's talk about the nigga I'm beefing with. Let's go. This nigga ain't shit because guess what I do? And that's what we're platforming. I take issue with that as of today. I had to look at it. I have to see it for what it's worth. It may not be the popular opinion, but we have a great opportunity. Pun, AD, Glasses Malone, Jason Martin, that chat group pod. Do you know how powerful that chat group pod is? It's like niggas don't even realize. Not saying they don't realize. I'm just even me. I don't even realize the potential of that shit. Nigga, Glasses, Jason Martin, AD, Pun, and Manny. J Hud, Debbie Downer, but not to be a Debbie Downer, but technology is controlling and shaping how we perceive the real. How is technology shaping and controlling how you perceive me right now? What is technology? Let's stop blaming shit. Like, let's stop looking at the excuse of why not. Oh, well, the algorithm does this and this and that. So what? Overpower the algorithm. Figure this out. It's hackers and scammers figuring out how to do all kinds of shit. You mean we can't figure out how to be better? How to be stronger? How to realize the impact that we have? Fuck what the technology is controlling. Nigga, technology is allowing me to talk to you right now. I don't even know where you are. I'm sitting on my podcast, talking to the chat with the opportunity for the chat to fund and support the person that's talking so that they could keep talking. Dude, like, the shit is crazy if you think about what we got here. So crypto, this is what crypto wants to say. It's true because of perception of you is based off what you show us. You could turn off the camera and live in a box on the side of the road. We don't know. What if I lived on a box on the side of the road? Who gives a fuck? What if I did? What if I did? The message is the same. Niggas is crazy. But I'm saying that there's always going to be an excuse as to why not. But there's way more reasons for why it should be. Why we should push. Even more reason why we should push harder. Even more reason why we should push harder. And be on some greatness. Be on some great shit. Yeah, let's have a good time. Let's run it up. Let's enjoy life. But let's realize the opportunity that we freaking have. Nigga, I'm just in my small podcast, my small room right here. For this to happen for anybody back in the day, they had to have a photographer, a journalist, a media platform that will push it out and then send out in the news, get it over here, get it over there, press telegram, is that? Like, I'm just thinking about, if you think about if they had what we have, what would they be doing if they had what we have? What if they had what we have? What if Huey P. Newton had this? This is shit. What if Cesar Chavez had this? There would be a lot more truths about people being told, a lot more revealing shit. We would know more about. Every day they lie to us. They do. Yeah, they lie to us every day. But do you lie to yourself? No. Maybe. They just revealed the Hitler shit. Hitler was in Argentina. And they knew about it. Pictures and everything. But shout out to the pivot. Shout out to Ryan Clark, Andrew Schultz. Shout out to our level of that. Shout out to Smack, LBC Messiah, for seeing the importance in what's going on and knowing it's worth the conversation. And the optics of what we do is important. Now, I would say, imagine if Stevie Wonder had all of this at his fingertips. If he had all this technology. Now, when it comes to like artists and musicians, maybe it would have stifled their growth. Maybe they wouldn't have had to play 1,000 instruments. Maybe Prince wouldn't have had to play every instrument. Maybe Stevie Wonder wouldn't have had to play every instrument because they could just go to one thing and create that. But what I'm saying is us average Joes, us regular ass ninjas out here in this world, regular ass niggas out here, have a great opportunity. Have a great opportunity to get whatever our message is out. Be it that you want to go green. Be it that you're just a community activist. Be it that you're promoting whatever it is you're promoting. Anti this, pro this, pro that. We have a great opportunity here. We just look at it and just like, oh, whatever. It is what it is. What are we going to do with it? What are we going to do with it? Because guess what? 6 months is going to be gone just like this. A year is going to be gone just like this. Yeah, I'm on 56 episodes of this. Have I gotten any better? I don't know. I'm trying to upgrade and do stuff, but I woke up today with a different outlook, like a thought on my head, like, damn, what if these cats had what we got? I got support every morning. 200 to 400 people in here every morning at 5 a.m. What am I doing with that opportunity? Am I talking about some bozo shit? Sometimes. Sometimes I'm on some bozo shit, some funny shit. But I'm starting to realize the opportunity that we do have here. Shout out to Sexy Nay. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in here. Sunshine Baby. Appreciate y'all. Hey, Bloss. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody up in here. I really, really do. I'm going to see if I pull up a Eckhart Tolle post. I want to see what his last post is, see if it's relevant. Sometimes it'd be relevant as hell. Wherever anything negative happens to you, there is a deep lesson concealed within it, although you may not see it at the time. Everything that happens to you, everything. It's your perspective. It's how you look at it. Are you researching your stuff that's happening in your life? Are you researching what happened in your life and how it happened and why it happened and what I got out of it and what I pulled from it? How did I grow from this? Success and failure are imposters. Success and failure are imposters. They're the same fucking thing. Just a situation. You can take a situation like failure, like you think that you failed. You think that you failed. You lost in the playoffs. You lost that championship. But really, it just made you better for next year's shit that happened and you won that championship. If you wouldn't have lost this championship, you wouldn't have been as good to win the championship the next year. What are we taking from stuff? So that's a good one. Whenever anything negative happens to you, there is a deep lesson concealed within it, although you may not see it at the time. Boom. Let's see. I'm going to read one more of Eckhart. Don't let the thought of the future or past obscure the preciousness of the present moment. Dude. Our thoughts of the future and our thoughts of the past will block us from experiencing the greatness of right now. We focus so hard on the future and we are so badly thinking about the past and what we did wrong or whatever that we don't even realize the amazingness of the moment we have right now. That's just a little Eckhart Tolle for y'all right now. Don't let the thought of the future or past obscure the preciousness of the present moment. Come on now. Come on. Think about it. You gonna let the future that don't exist, the past that don't really exist, rob you of your moment? You gonna let the future rob you of right now? Something that's not even here. Something's not even real. You gonna let it rob you of your now? For the forest, you don't see the trees? Is that what it is? For the forest, you don't see the trees? Or for the trees, you don't see the forest? We be so caught up in shit that we don't even realize what is going on right now, what's happening right now. Missing our blessings. Because we saw women, I'm just using an example. I'm not saying this is true for the women, could be so mad at niggas from the past and so hurt from the past and trauma from the past that a good nigga is sitting right next to him at a restaurant. But they can't even see the nigga that's sitting there right there in the moment telling her how beautiful she is. She can't even receive that shit because she's still thinking about Steven from 10 years ago. But John is sitting right here, the opportunity of a lifetime to be with a good man. But she's so caught up in the past and what happened to her, she can't even receive her gift. No new niggas, no new friends. Drake, no new friends. We so caught up in what we have in the past. Nah, my niggas, I met them 20 years ago. This is all we got. It's just a circle. We let somebody in. He infiltrated. He fucked us over. Which is blocking blessings from the new people God will bring into your life. Blessings that God will bring into your life. Introducing, networking you to people. I see that nigga. That nigga thirsty. Nah, be aware. But you really, really praying for shit and you blocking all your blessings. A lot of us are guilty of that shit. Praying for stuff, but crippling ourselves at the same time. but crippling ourselves at the same time to not receive what we fucking wasted a year of praying for. Damn, God. that came out. Damn. You should never say damn and then God after that. You should never say that. Man, God, I've been praying for this job. I've been praying for this job. Or I've been praying for this opportunity or this, whatever it is. But the opportunity came in Aunt Deborah, who you can't stand.
Gee.
This is the AM Wake Up Show with Rios. Caller, where you calling from? And what's your name?
Hey, what it do, bro?
What's
the bro? It's Schultz G, bro.
What's up, Screwston? What's happening with you, man?
And I'm chilling, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. You know, just over here trying to share some shit.
Oh yeah, man. I logged in, bro. I ain't hold you too long, man. They busy at work. Shout out to the cafe, man. I want to see if y'all can get my baby girl just turned 10 this week, man. See if y'all can give her a birthday out for me.
What's his name?
Anaya.
Anaya?
Nah, Saya.
Saya.
No. Sanaya.
Sanaya. Happy birthday to Sanaya, your 10th year. Hopefully this be your best year so far. Receive your love. You know what I mean? Have a happy birthday. And enjoy your moment. Many more birthdays to come. Love your family. Appreciate your family. Appreciate God. And keep moving forward being a good kid, man. Happy birthday to you.
Man, appreciate that. I appreciate the bro. I was just stepping in with you, man. Man, when I show her on YouTube, bro, she gonna be ear to ear, bro.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Tell her happy birthday. I appreciate it, man. And you know, just take care of your baby, show her all the love, and make it a great day for her.
I sure will, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate that. Keep doing your thing, Rios, and I'm in the chat. I'm just working, bro, so I can't really type in like that, but man, I'm tuned in. So.
All right, brother. Have a good one. Appreciate you, Screwster.
All right, bro. Later.
I shouldn't have hung up. I'm making that noise. Happy birthday to Sanaya, man. Happy birthday to Sanaya. Beautiful young lady. Have a beautiful birthday. Family, love, and spread joy, and have a great day. Screwston's chopped and screwed, huh? Hey, man. But yeah, I've got distracted. You know, I got ADHD. I forgot what I was talking about. But your blessings and stuff could be coming your way. And the blessing came in the form of Aunt Deborah, who you can't stand. She had an opportunity for you, but you didn't want to listen to her at Thanksgivings because she's a thief. or because she fast. She got men in and out of her house, but the blessing came in that form. Yeah, I was cooking though. That's what I was talking about, man. I don't even know how I got there, but shout out to Shania. Get your coffee, get your tea. Please like the video. Please comment if you can. I appreciate it. Don't block your blessings, even though Aunt Deborah is thieving ass bitch. But for real though, Nick, man, don't block your blessing just because you don't agree with somebody over here or there. Like they did something. Like God work in mysterious ways, man. We got to realize that for sure. AD80s. Keep cooking, Rios. Real therapy, man. Someone in the chat needs to hear this, including myself. Hey, man, when I got a message on my heart, I'm going to share it. When there's a message on my heart, I'm going to share it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the most popular thing to talk about, but I'm going to take my opportunities to get my message out when I can. And today at 8 o'clock, Gina Views, interview with Gina Views, Reality Check with Gina Views is dropping at 8 o'clock today. Please go watch, like, subscribe, hit the alert button or whatever. But just watch this video, man. That video is really good. She touches on the no jumper situation, Adam 22, and she says some things that you might not think she was going to say. She shared some things that she said she never shared before. So to me, it's a very valuable reality check with Gina Views. She's doing her thing. She's everywhere. The face of media out here, the young lady knows everybody, talking to everybody. She's got a lot going on. So please watch that reality check. It's a lot of insightful shit in there that you guys don't know or that you haven't heard, that she hasn't shared before. You know how people get over here, get on this couch, and we get to vibing and talking about some real shit. And she got on some real shit. She got on some real stuff. For real. Like, and I appreciate her for sure. And she's just an amazing, beautiful young lady, and I appreciate her. And I'm so happy for all the blessings that are coming her way. Like, you think about that, right? Think about everything that came her way after leaving No Jumper, right? No Jumper could have been a necessity you might have needed that for your growth. These places that you go, that you feel at a time like, oh, it was wrong, or this wasn't right. Something's up here. I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have went over here. But it was a necessity for you to break through that wall to get to the other side, and so that you can spread your wings and fly. On the other side of that brick wall that you're trying to knock down, and I'm just using No Jumper as an example. No Jumper may be that brick wall. And you may have to pound away at that wall with a sledgehammer for a year. You might be 3 hits of that sledgehammer away from breaking down that wall. And you throw the sledgehammer down like, you know what, fuck this shit, man. I'm out. I can't do it. But you was just 3 hits away from knocking that brick wall down and going to your goal. Your mission is right there. Just 3 more strikes with the sledgehammer. We go through things and are in the moment and hating it, but don't know that this now is a necessity to get to where we got to get to. The story of the alchemist. That goes right, that goes right. I don't know if that was on my mind because I read that, but that goes right to this. Whenever anything negative happens to you, there is a deep lesson concealed within it, although you may not see it at the time. Oh, shit. I don't know if I just went to that messaging because I read that and it was just subconscious, but that's it right there. Anything that's happening in your life, there's messaging in it. There's something to be received, to grow from that. Use those moments, y'all. It may be your job. It may be a bad relationship. It may be maybe your friend group. It could be anything that you perceive as negative, but you needed that situation to happen for you to reach greatness. You know how many people slept in cars before they became who they were, are rich, or are wealthy, or whatever? So many stories. Yeah, I was sleeping in my car, but maybe sleeping in that car is what gave you the drive to become who you were. Sometimes we got to chop shit, man. Sometimes we got to cut dead weight and really go out there and grind. Use these situations, but needless to say, look at AD, look at T-Rail flourishing out of a situation some would say was bad. But you need to see that shit. You need to be inside the machine. Sometimes you need to break apart some shit to see how it works. You got to take apart that VCR, old school VCR. You got to take apart that toaster or whatever it is to see how it works. How's this toaster generating heat? Like, fuck the toast. I need to generate some heat in the house. How do I turn this toaster and turn it on so it could just generate heat? What are they using? What kind of coils? Oh, they got coils in there? They got, oh, okay. So they got rods? Sometimes you got to go in the machine to see how it works to come out with an idea to be better. '80s, going back to Kenya. I'm supposed to be going to Nigeria pretty soon. But yeah, Ghana is offering citizenship, man. Good morning to everybody in here. Good morning to the chat. We just freestyling today. What is that saying? Sometimes you got to go into the belly of the beast. Sometimes you got to get dirty, man. Go in there, get dirty, come out cleaner than when you went in. People were shaming me, not really shaming me, but I was going on podcasts. I did my podcast tour. I didn't think I would brought much value to other people's podcasts, but they wanted me on. I was hesitant, like, damn, I don't know if I should go on these people's podcasts, this podcast, that podcast. But you know why I went there? Even though I was hesitant to go, I wanted to go and get better. I wanted to get stronger at speaking in these arenas and on these platforms.
John.
I wanted to get stronger on these platforms. And I wanted to see how their setups were. If I wouldn't have got over my fear of going and sitting down and going to different podcasts, I wouldn't have gotten to see how to set shit up. The guy went in there like a student. Nigga looking at cameras, looking at microphones, looking at roadcasters, looking at everything. Back on Fit, Community, Ace Boys, Viral Way, A1 Media, Haters World. I went over there, even though Haters World didn't happen because of what the shit got messed up, but I still went over there to see and take away from how they have it set up. Haters World had a cold setup. They got their cameras off the ground. On framing on the walls and the ceilings, they got their cameras and their lights off of stands. It's on frames, off the ground, cables. And I love that because I come from the electrical set lighting technician. But let me get to it. Hey, man, this is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name? Did he hang up? Caller. He hung up. I was just getting my narrative off, cuz. You could have stayed on the line. What's up, baby? Good morning. But I went to these podcasts as a sponge to soak up the game. Let me see what this is doing. Let me see how they do theirs. Let me see how they do theirs. Let me formulate what I got. Let me see if I could reproduce what they got going on over there. Uh-oh.
Call from.
Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios. The greatest, bestest morning show in the world. Craig, caller, where you calling from? What's your name? Hello? This is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios. Caller, where you calling from? What's your name?
Call him Spencer, man. This is real Slim, man.
This is who?
OD Slim, baby.
ODM, what's up, man?
What's up, how you feeling, man?
I'm good. Hold on. Let me see if I think I might have an echo.
Oh, that's probably me. Let me get out of here. Hold on. Oh, no. Hear me now?
I hear you now. This is ODM?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, what's going on with you, dog?
How you feeling? I see you, man. I'm just watching you, man. How to spend one time.
Hey, man, I wanted to talk to you, dude. Like, I'm playing the mediator, right? It's all love, blessings to you and your family. God is good all the time. But I want to talk to you about you and Viral Way, man.
Okay.
How do we fix this situation?
Listen, all right, be real with you. All right. When I did all that stuff, when I did what I did,
I low-key left it at that. I talked to the parents afterwards. I said, bro, I'm not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time to be doing this shit. They're going on this, all this shit. It's taking on my care, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you know what I'm saying, this and that. Like I said, I don't know the other niggas personally, bro. Watching them, it's like watching somebody smack it, you know what I'm saying? And you see certain things, and then you see
Hold on, ODM. Hold on. Something going on with my shit. Hold on. I'm gonna put you on speakerphone because it's not sounding good. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So I'm just like, it was like, I just was like, even with the first shit, I was making content and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I made content, whatever, all that shit, right? Boom. And like, niggas don't be scared to fight, bro. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, P-Nice called me that same day, like on the Dead Homies, when I said, hey, yeah, fuck it, we can do this, whatever, this, so P-Nice come there. Like, nigga, we making content, we going this, that. So 2 weeks later, he make his content, whatever. I never even see the content. Like, I never see it because I never look at it because I like to let this shit boil over. I know it's a space, you know what I'm saying? It's a space, we make content, shit like that, it's a space. But there's certain shit, when you say certain shit to certain people, bro, it's like, oh, damn. Like, who you think I am? You know what I'm saying? Now, I got passed out, right? So after I did what I did, I went to Long Beach, whatever happened, woo, wah, wah. I got past that, bro. I'm like, fuck it. I talked to P-Nice after again. Like, man, look, bro, I'm not trying to do this, especially with niggas that I fuck with. I fuck with you, I fuck with Trey. Y'all niggas over there, so I want to make it like I'm on some insane shit or I'm this and that. That's why I said certain names, because I hate to make it seem like I'm like attacking niggas on some gang shit. It's not that no gang shit. Like, I hate that type of shit, right? It was off this podcast shit. And then, so as I came back and I talked to P-Nice about it, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to kill this shit over with. I did that. We said what we were going to say. I went there. Nothing happened. We let it go. Then I'm just hearing when he gonna go Keem, it's like, oh yeah, this other weird nigga and this, that. Like, he keep attacking the same shit. I'm letting it go. So now it's like, damn, nigga, so when it's not gonna let go, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, like when, and then last, I think it was like 2 days ago, I'm already off that same motion, right? And then a troll came in here, right? At the time, I seen the chat. I seen his picture. It said it the right way. It's like, nigga, stop talking on Long Beach. We can get down. And I went crazy. All right. It was a troll. It was a troll. And I'm like, how it can be a troll for 4 years, but you can change your name into a pod. You can change your name as you go, and you can put different pictures of this. So I'm like, I caught on afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking that's him in there like the whole time. Like, but I really don't give a F about people, bro, in real life, you know what I'm saying? And the niggas said certain things about me, bro, that I felt that was more than just on some, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell you, like, I'm a regular nigga as well, too, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, call P-Nice, then we can get this out the way, or whoop, and this and that, and like, oh, damn, is that serious, bro? Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? But and then after it wasn't that serious, if I seen it was not serious, I left it alone. But it's still, if you don't keep taking shots about it, then what we doing? Like, we leaving it alone, or we keeping it going, or we see me it's up, nigga, because when there's the person in the chat at that time, that's why we're crazy. If you look at the last little clip I heard about, a nigga came in the chat and said he gonna smoke me on the Dead Homies. And it was his with his name and all that going back and forth.
But it was a fake account?
It was a fake account. You know what I'm saying? It was a fake account. It was not him. It was not him. I look back at it, that's when it came off, nigga. Like, nigga, fuck all that talk. We got to get down, nigga. When you go back to pun and them shit, nigga, you better watch who doing it. We're going to smoke you. And I'm like, what? I went crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I can say that was my fault. I did. I should have checked that account first. I just went off instinct. Like, what the fuck you talking about? So that was just the last final little thing that just happened. If you just seen the last little thing that happened, that was because of that. You know what I'm saying? I was because of that. And I seen that account and they said what they was gonna say, and I went crazy. But like I said, people 1,000, my nigga, I left it alone. Once that day that happened, I left like that because I got on my element, bro. I shouldn't be getting on my element. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm like a full-time father, nigga. I got shit going on way important. They be arguing with some niggas and trying to pull up on some niggas. Straight up, period.
Right.
Straight up. So I got on my element. Me and P-Nice talk. I killed it with P-Nice right now. I tell niggas this and that. All right, for sure, that's your boys. You know what I'm saying? Kill it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Man, homie, I talked to other niggas even when I went to Long Beach, I talked to other people. Like, bro, like, this some internet shit, my nigga. We fuck with you. We've been fucking with you since we was kids. Like, don't make it seem like they are insane or this and that or before because of Tay that third or the bar weight. Like, and I felt that, my nigga. That's how I feel like, you know what I'm saying, get into with these niggas, but they'll fuck with y'all. It's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have no malice against these niggas. I said what I said, my nigga, on some, like, nigga, yeah, y'all niggas didn't finish me attacking Big Baby. Nigga, if niggas want to fade Big Baby, everybody want to fade Big Baby, because I'll catch a couple fades. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was simple to play. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it wasn't like I told them niggas, oh yeah, when I see you niggas, I'm gonna knock you niggas down, I'm gonna do this. No, on the day it was like, nigga, if everybody want to beat his ass, my nigga, we can just pull up, man, and nigga, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can get a fade in. That's it.
Yeah. So let me say my little piece about that, right?
Okay.
Like, even, yeah, it is, we have different elements and different variables that are attached to the situation, right? Like, we got hood elements, we got city elements or whatever. But my thing is, like, at this point now in our lives, at our adult, mature lives, we don't got time to be fighting with each other. Like, we really supposed to be building each other up. And we got to get away from the yelling or jump into the fade and saying shit on camera. And, like, you know what? All right, I'm not going to ignore this shit. I'm going to get on the phone with this person. I need to get to the bottom of this shit and not let this shit carry out over the airwaves, because we don't know who's listening. We don't know who hears some shit. We don't know what somebody may do or what somebody may think. And the thing is that I see you breaking through barriers right now, nigga. Like, you going to a next level in life. Like, we all are. Like, nigga, all of us are. But guess what? The motherfucking devil be right there trying to pull a nigga back in.
Facts.
And so if we don't see the play before it happens, if we don't see the devil before he comes around the corner, if we don't see him a mile away, it's going to get us every time. And it's too important. And I'm going to say it right now, nigga, you're too important. And Viral Way is too important. That podcast, Just the Young Men and you, are too important not to be on building some shit together. We all got to build, cuz. Like, we got to stop doing this shit where we get caught up in tearing each other down. Yeah, we come from the fade. Yeah, we come from the streets. Yeah, we all with that shit. But that's the easy shit. The fades is easy. That's not hard. Like, to catch a fade and to be tough is easy. What's hard is to sit down and see where somebody is coming from on their mental status. Like, hey, man, you know what? I'm going to take accountability for my shit. I thought that was you in the chat and I fucking went off. My bad, cuz. And you know what? When you said, and then also it's like, when you said this to me, it triggered me and it caused me to react. And I apologize about that. But what you did fucked me up. And that's why I did it. And I don't want no beef between us. Like, and same from them to you. Like, I just want, nigga, do you know how many different, like, avenues we have to check and, like, oh, can we do this or can we do this? Because we're trying to build bridges, but all the while we're building bridges, niggas is beefing on the bridge. Like, nigga, how are we going to beat all these other people if we can't beat each other and come together? It's too much shit against us already. It's already too much shit against us for us to be against us.
I'm sure. Real shit.
And I respect you, a ton of respect, brother. Like, I fuck with you. And Viral Way, those are my people. I respect them to the most, both of y'all. Y'all are all way too advanced in this game for us to be caught up beefing with each other when we see what's on the other side. We see what's on the other side of the brick wall.
No, for sure.
But it's all love. And I just wanted to say, like, nigga, I want y'all to dead this shit out so we can all fucking move forward, cuz.
Right now, your shit right now, my nigga, personally, nigga, I don't give a, like, it's not no personal shit, my nigga, like on the dead homies, bro, like on the hood, nigga, yeah, the shit went too far, nigga, yeah, I know I fucked up a certain shit on the dead homies, and I'm a grown-ass man and understand that, you know what I'm saying? Personally, like I said, it was never like something like, well, let me just get at them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I watched them niggas for a long time, watched them since they had Chief in them up there, they had a lot of shit up there I've been watching. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he buzzed certain shit down and he stood on certain shit. And it's like, then once I had that, like I said, I had that little medicine with shit with no jumper. I said what I said. He even got online with me. We said. Like I said, we got online. I smiled because it was cool. It was funny. Like, I didn't like I just ever had malice against Cud, like ever. I don't have no malice against Cud. You know what I'm saying? It just probably like, then afterwards when he would start talking, I understand what he said. Like I might because I talk with a tone, the way I talk, and then that might probably got me too, because the way his tone is, the way he come at things, it's like he's serious and aggressive. Like that's the way I come at things. And probably not now. That probably was another reason I jumped out of my body too. The way he was standing on shit or saying certain shit, and man, he explained afterwards. Like after we got into it, all this stuff is like, I do say what I say, but I be just, getting mine off as well. And so that's, again, could be my bad as well, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't have nothing matters against this man. I'm a dad, I have nothing against them niggas personally. Like, I don't, bro. Like I say, I got into a lot of these niggas before this, bro, because a lot of misunderstandings. And I'm a man, I can keep it 100 with myself. Like, oh, y'all fucked right there. I just jumped on my body right there. And it's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, you can let them niggas know. I don't have nothing personal against them niggas, bro, and they're dead homies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I admit, I did say the first thing. I did say that, oh, yeah, I will take Big Bay Backfade. KF30 is a nigga that I been in Clubhouse with for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They went back and forth with KF30 personally. So when KF30 said that, I was responding really to KF30. They really took it to as a whole. I was told to everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm here to be a man. Like I said, I don't have no matters against some niggas, bro. I don't have nothing to, personally, I start learning stuff about them niggas after even getting to it to niggas. I really don't, you know what I'm saying? Most of the thing I know about them niggas is really podcasting, bro. Straight up, being a podcast, doing what they doing, and the people they was having on there, my nigga, the gay nigga that do not want to say gay nigga, the nigga that thought he was not gay, but he was from my Parental.
Yeah.
I've been watching nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? He got through the trans person, all that type of shit. So I've been watching nigga shit since back then on game. When I first, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I don't like his shit and nothing like that. I watch his shit, straight up. I even react to his shit, straight up. And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, it ain't nothing against them niggas, bro. It ain't never nothing against them niggas, bro. It was just nigga, like I said, me understanding him now, when he said how he talked and what he say now, it's like, oh, I probably caught one of them times where he was trolling, but with a serious tone, and I took that serious tone as a threat or whatnot, or whatever I took it as, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
That's what it is. And look, it's nothing that we can't build from, right? We are more assets to each other than we know. We're assets. We need to be assets in each other's lives and not liabilities, right? Like, I don't need to be a liability to you. I need to be an asset to you. I need to be an asset to Viral, and vice versa. We need to all build together. And I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate you taking accountability. And we all look, Odie, we all make fucking mistakes, cuz. Like, we all say things that we regret, but sometimes we'll be in our feelings like, well, I can't say I messed up because I don't want to look this way or this way. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. Cause the only way I want to look right now to anybody is, nigga, Rios is building, cuz. And
100%, nigga, and that's how that's my whole thing, period. I'm here for my people, my nigga. It ain't about me all the time, my nigga. I just, it ain't about me trying to be no hard ass nigga, me trying to be anything. Nigga, it's for me trying to stand up for what's real and what's real, what's right is right, wrong is wrong, period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? So if a nigga wrong, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take that. Dead homies.
Let's go, man. Let's move forward, man. And I appreciate it. I really, really do, man. And I'm going to keep conversating. I'm going to keep being this. And I want to bring you on to a live. I want you to be here on a live so we can just I want to show the world that we could get past some bullshit. It's a molehill. Let's not turn this molehill into a mountain. Like, nigga, we can get past this and we can build. We going to build unity, community from LA to Long Beach to over to New York to the East Coast to the West Coast. Nigga, we're putting out an image and the optics that these niggas ain't fucking around and they really trying to build together. And that's what I want. And I appreciate you. And if I could put something together for y'all to sit down, and if y'all could come over here and have dinner, not even to come on no fucking show, not even to do no live, but to come sit down and eat dinner with me and my family. You know what I mean? Where we could sit down and break bread as separate parties and leave as one party. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I want that for us, and I want us to not have to be cutting corners and doing this. Oh, I got to be over here when I do. No, nigga, we doing this shit out in the open. We fucking with each other. We building. They don't, you know what? They don't want that. The world, the powers that be don't want that.
That's a fact. They don't. Of course they won't. Of course.
So shout out to you, ODM, man. Blessings to you and your family. I appreciate you more than you know. I'm gonna try to chop it up with Viral Way, but we gonna dead this. We deading this shit right now. We building.
For sure, I got you. I got you all the way. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, ODM. Appreciate you, brother. That's just what we on, man. Like, I don't want none of this shit no more. I don't fucking want none of this shit no more. I don't want this fade and this ugly shit. Because guess what? I've sat down with both parties. And both parties are fucking assets to this community. You may want to laugh and look and say I don't fuck with them because they not good on podcasts. Oh, they aggressive. Or ODM, this and that. No, I've sat down with them personally. And I see myself in each one of them. Each one of them. We got to see ourselves in each other. And we have to value ourselves. We have to start valuing ourselves and seeing the value in ourselves so we can see the value in others. If you don't value yourself, you can't see the value in another person because you don't see yourself in that person. It is too much at stake. It is too much on the line for us to be bullshitting and being angry and fading and fighting. Shout out to ODM, man. Shout out to Viral Way. I pray and I know that they will get this shit fixed and this shit will come together and we will dead all this shit. We will dead all this shit so we can build and move forward together. We need to start having conversations. Shout out to P Nice for whatever ODM said. They've been having conversations and going back and forth and trying to get to the bottom of shit. Shout out to P Nice doing the work. Shout out to P Nice had a live last night. I didn't catch it till this morning. But shout out to P Nice and his creative space that he's creating. AD was over there with the Viral Way. Shout out for us building and doing some shit, man. Fuck all this shit that's trying to hold us back. There's so much shit already trying to pull us down. We can't be that for each other. We can only afford to be each other's assets. We're not in a privileged position. We're only in a place where we can build. We have to be an asset for each other. I'm not with any of this beef shit no more. Like, that shit is out, cuz. If we really taking this shit serious and we really trying to show the kids and show the world what we trying to do, this is what I'm on. I'm not mad. I'm not beefing with nobody. I'm trying to build. All I'm trying to do is add a brick to this fucking house. I want to add a brick here. Oh shit, you got a brick? What you got? Cement? What you got? You got you got wires? You got plumbing? What's up? Let's build. And all of us have something to offer. But we can't get caught up in this dumb shit. This ignorant shit where we just own each other. Motherfucker, a person was in what could go wrong's chat as a fake me. Same profile, same exact name. Had me hot. I was like, somebody stole I thought somebody had hacked my YouTube. Let's be better today than we were yesterday. Let's be better tomorrow than we are today. Let's strive for greatness. Because like it or not, we are the ones moving the needle. We are the ones building this movement right now. This movement, I don't know if you're not from LA, and you're not from Long Beach, and you're not from Cali or Southern California, you don't know how big and how amazing the optics of Viral Way and ODM being able to squash this fucking beef and dead that shit. And us being able to move forward as a unit, like, hey man, come on my shit, I'll come on your shit. Like we'll talk to each other. Podcast, let's podcast that podcast. Let's be great. You go be great. Let's assess, address, and adjust the situation. We assess it, we address it, and let's adjust. We too valuable, man. As individuals, we're too valuable. When we come together, we're ridiculously valuable. We're better together, stronger together. Shout out to ODM for calling in. And it was just on my heart right now to just say that to him because I've talked with ODM. I know what he's been through. I know what this world I know how this world tried to tear him down. I know how the world tried to tear down Messiah. I know how the world tried to tear down Viral. The world tried to, the streets tried to chew niggas up and spit us out. Like we was nothing. And we beat the streets. We beat the shit. We beat the system. We beat it. How we beat the system, and then we're here hiccuping and having obstacles with each other. Fuck that. Let's do what it takes to squash this shit. Let's apologize. Let's have accountability. Nah, you triggered me. I triggered you. My bad. I need to move forward. That fade shit, like, nah, nigga, like, if that's out. We trying to put the optics out there and show that we can get past this shit and that we don't need to be talking to each other like that. We don't need to be doing this and that. Much love and respect to both parties. But that's not what Rios is here for. I'm not here to avoid and oh, not this, and I can't do this, and I can't do that. Like, nah, nigga, like, if you're not about building, if you're not about adding bricks or adding cement to the foundation, if you're not bringing something to build, are you not in the mindset, what can I do to help? I can't fuck with you. Egos can be checked. Everybody can check their ego. We all can be like, niggas is elevated. Like ODM Slave, we elevated. We can see the bigger picture, but we have to stop the disrespect. That's where it is, the disrespect. We have to stop the disrespect. We need to draw the line at disrespect, especially on the airwaves, on these YouTube channels or whatever, and just get right to it. Because guess what? We could get on the phone with anybody and everybody. We have 6 degrees of separation. We have access to get somebody's phone number. We have access to DM, inbox, Instagram. We have access to do all these things. Add value. Let's take it like production, like a manufacturing line. You either being productive, adding value, or you're adding waste. Are you adding waste? I'm not above critique. I'm not above a sit down. Hey, Rios, you slacking here. This is you tripping. You're not being as productive as you used to be. Your numbers are down. You need to be more productive. Let's step that shit up. We're changing the process. We're moving this over here and this over here, and we're easing the process of the build. That's what they do in aerospace. The most in NASA, they do 6 Sigma. They do 5S. How do they cut the waste out of your movement? How do they get the most production out of you individually? Toyota started the shit. How do we get the most production out of these people? Okay, first, we had this nigga stand in a circle all day and just look at the process and have him pick apart the process and see where the waste is. Yeah, we got to get rid of this process. He doesn't need to leave his station and go over here to get shit. Everything he needs to be right here. Everything accessible right here. We don't need different screws that take different bits. Every screw needs to take the same bit, so he don't have to change out the bits and keep wasting time like that. So he could do everything with one tool. Boom, 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 boom. Assets over liability in our life and friendships and this community building. Assets over liabilities. They do that in credit and they do that in building wealth. Assets over liabilities. Baby poo poo, you can't do what on your own channel? You can't do what? You can't do what on your own channel? Act the ass? So you come over here, like what is going on? You don't come over here with the bullshit. But shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to us. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. Hey, baby. You look so pretty. Thank you. Have a good day, Stink. Oh, man. Don't bring it over here. You can't do it on your channel. Don't do it. If you don't do it on your channel, don't do it on my fucking channel, nigga. But shout out, man. Let's build. We building for real over here, man. That was great. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. What up, Tati? There you are. I really appreciate ODM, man. Beyond words. Because that's the shit that we need to be accountable. People need to see this shit. Nigga, we not perfect. We not perfect. We make mistakes, but that don't mean we can't hold ourselves accountable. You're like, you know what? I did fuck up, cuz I could have been better here. All the time I could have been better here and been better there. And I hold myself accountable to my family and the mistakes that I make. And I like, damn. Doesn't mean I don't make them. Doesn't mean that I don't want to make the mistakes, but I still make mistakes and misstep sometimes. It's okay. But now I woke up today on seeing the value in what we do. I see the value in the space that we have here. The space that we hold is very valuable. We can create or we can destroy. We can create or we can destroy. I'm not about destroying. I can't be that no more. I can't be destruction. And I'm not talking about pun destruction on that. I can't be destruction and then be a good father to my kids and expect them to not be about destruction. I want my kids to emulate what I'm doing. I don't want them to emulate what I used to do. I can be who I want to be today. Fuck what I used to do. Fuck the past. Fuck all that shit. It's about what I'm doing right now. This is who I want to be. I'm the best me I've ever been. At 43, I'm the best 43. I'm the best me I've ever been. I have a clear thought process. I have a clear mind. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking. Now I'm starting to see shit. Every day I'm getting stronger. Every day I'm seeing shit better. Every day I'm seeing things more clearly from a different perspective, from a different lens. And what I see right now is the value in everybody that I'm around. I see value in everybody. Shout out to Tiny. I see the value in Tiny. I'm talking about Tiny in rooms he's not in. Everywhere I go, I'm speaking up for people because that's what it's about now. Like I see like, oh shit, it's about this networking. It's about these opportunities to speak up for us. If I don't advocate for us, if we don't advocate for each other, who's going to advocate for us? If we don't want the best for us, who's going to want the best for us? We have to want the best for us. It's like the output has to match the input. The income match the outcome. What I consume is what I spew. Output, input, income, outcome. What I consume is what I become. What I listen to, what I read, what I eat is what I become. We always say no one's bigger than the program. But what is the program? If that program is not us getting along, I don't want to be a part of the program. If that program don't involve us building and being together, I'm not a part of that program. I'm at the construction site, nigga. I'm at the construction site, nigga. I'm handing out contracts. Nigga, what? Okay, oh shit, for sure. I'm hiring. Like, nigga, I building. Nigga, I'm at the construction site. This is the construction site. The Ghetto Cafe is the construction site to building. I'm handing out contracts. They get like, are we building? Let's build. Nah. Put your hard hat on. This is a construction zone, nigga. Where's your steel toe boots? We are working over here tirelessly. Oh, you on break? That's cool. Okay. Let's joke around. This is the construction zone. This is construction site, nigga. Put your hard hat on. BY, Bring Your Coffee and Conspiracy coming soon. I'm changing the name. I changed the name of the conspiracy pod or stream or pre-record, whatever it is. I changed the name. I got my setup. It's coming soon, but I really want the internet. I got to figure this internet shit out. Yeah, let the comments come through. Like, don't, if it ain't calling the women out of names and saying the talking dirty to women and that kind of shit, it ain't saying like the target words, like the F word, the R word, like, it's cool. Yeah, let it ride. Yeah, that boy Ricky, bring your welding mask. Nigga, we got a weld too. But it's all about building. We at the construction site, man. We handing out contracts. Like I said, I'll say it again. Shout out to ODM Slim for holding his own self accountable. That nigga ain't gotta hold himself accountable. It's easy to be like, nah, fuck that. It's so easy to be like, nah, fuck that. It's up. That's easy. That's our go-to. Like, nigga, that's our bare minimum. Fades is easy. Like, fighting is just second nature to where we come from, like where we grow up and cover. That's second nature. That's easy. But the only thing that's wrong with fades is it never addresses the issue. It only addresses who wins the fade, but it never addresses the issue. Fighting and all this gunplay, fighting, all this street shit, it never really addresses the issue. It just appreciates the winner. No, we need to start addressing these issues and communicating. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios. Caller, where you calling from? What's your name? Hey, what's up, caller? Where you calling from? What's your name?
925. I tuned out for a little bit because I was training a guy, but why are you handing out contracts, man?
Because we building, nigga. We building over here.
I ain't trying to buy out the block.
I'm trying to buy out the block, man.
Somebody was crashing out or what?
Say it again. I'm my bad. I was reading the chat. Go ahead, say it again.
I'm saying, what did I miss on the last hours? Like,
nigga, you can't call in and get to jump in on that. I'm talking right now, nigga. Like, get in with the chat, man, for sure. This nigga gonna call in and say what you been talking about for the last hour, nigga. Talk to the chat, nigga. I'm talking. What I missed for the last hour, nigga? Ask the chat. What are you calling me asking me for? You want me to go over the last hour with you right here on the phone and make them listen to me replay the shit for you? Oh shit. Oh man, that shit was funny. Caller, where you calling from? What's your name? See, I was hoping it was gonna work, but it's not working. Hold on. What up, Don Supreme? This is the Wake Up Show with Rios, the best morning show in the world.
Hey,
Craig, what's going down?
Hey, good morning, good morning, Real. Good morning, chat. Hey, niggas need to grow up, bro. Like, straight up. That's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you an 80s baby, nigga, we seen all the dumb shit. We seen all the killing and the fighting and the faith. Nowadays, phase lead to death. Because niggas is cowards. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't sit down with a man and square that away as a man and move on, then you not a man. You a boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Boys do boy shit. Men do men shit. You know what I'm saying? If we haven't learned from the past, then where we going with this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, niggas should be able to sit down and talk about anything and lock it up and be like, all right, agree to disagree. But for fade, for what? Like you said, we fight, then what? You know what I'm saying? That's when the egos get involved and niggas want to start shooting and doing dumb shit. We just watch niggas talk themselves into a RICO. We watch this shit live. We watch niggas talk dumb shit on the internet and get RICO right in front of our eyes. Like, niggas need to wake up.
Right.
Go get a bag, nigga.
And it's like, and the other thing is, I'm not going to be too like, because I'm not. I got to look at myself. Like I make mistakes. I just got into it at a football game with my son right there. Like I still have my hot head tendencies, and luckily my brother Trey was there. It was like, nigga, calm down. Like get out of your own way, nigga. But we need those reminders. None of us are above it. Like it's in us. Like but we got to fight those monsters. And it's times where you're going to make mistakes. And I'm not going to say we being boys or whatever. Men make mistakes. Men make mistakes. That's something that we do. But what is the maturity is when we hold ourselves accountable to the mistake. I'm not saying we're not going to make mistakes. And I'm not going to call us boys for making mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, but what it is the maturity to be able to acknowledge your mistake. I did make a mistake. My bad. I did misstep. That was wrong. Let me fix this. It takes the mature to fix the problem.
Yeah, but a wise man learns from other man's mistakes.
No wise man, but no, like we could give these quotes and do all that shit. No wise man is perfect. That wise man still fuck up.
Yeah, but how wise we gotta be when we doing the same shit over and over and over? Like, where's the wisdom at in that?
So that's individual. That's individual growth, right? We could build individual growth, but what we're trying to build is growth as a community. And what is going to happen is, nigga, we going to make mistakes, but we have to be mature enough to be able to make it past the mistakes. We have to survive our mistakes. Nigga, we going to fuck up. Niggas is going to cheat on they girl, or they going to do this, or niggas going to steal, niggas going to commit a crime, or niggas going to do this. No one is going to be safe from their nature, human nature. No one is safe from what God made us. We were born in sin. We're going to fuck up. But are you going to deal with your fuck up? Are we going to blast the reunion? Or are we going to blast the destruction? And that's what's happening. We just promoting the destruction instead of the coming together. It's not getting the eyes that the destruction gets. And we have to stop playing into that. Forever. It's going to be like that forever, nigga. It's never not going to be like that. Forever.
Same exact mistakes.
Forever.
So we kill each other forever.
Yes.
We drama. It's drama forever.
Forever. Where is there not drama? Show me a place where drama don't exist.
I'm talking about within our community. I'm talking about
I know. Show me one community where drama don't exist.
Yeah, but that shit crazy. That we as a people, we gotta wake up, man.
We do.
That's the only way. Like when you express that plan the other day, that's a part of that plan. That's a part of that plan, and a part of that plan is learning from your mistakes and not doing the same stuff. You're a fool. You become a fool after a while. If you do the same exact stuff, if you let certain stuff push your buttons and you react a certain way because you come from a certain background,
then you're a fool.
Yeah, and we gonna be fools. Look, I was a fool until 3 years ago. Nigga, this is where growth happens. This is it. Like, we can't live in a world that's not reality. Like, reality is we grow up in these situations and we are our environment. We become what we see. We become what, like, literally, I'm still growing at this moment. Nigga, but we can't look at it from a place of, yeah, you versus me. You're an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Like, no, nigga, I was an idiot for a long time. And so what I do see is that I was a destructive person for a long time. But I had to go through my exact experiences in life to get here. People told me, people said things, but nothing teaches you like experience. We can't just tell motherfuckers like, hey, this is the better way to live, and then they just live better. I wish it was that easy. I wish it was.
What you saying is the whole point. Eventually, niggas grew up in those environments and seeing all that dumb shit. Eventually, you grow out of that. You should grow out of that.
Not everybody does. Not everybody does. That's like saying, why do we got fat? That's like saying, why do we got fat people? You know it's bad for you.
Yeah, but then where's the growth as a person?
It's individual.
And you out here.
It's individual. We don't know. Look. We may be mad at a nigga for being how he is today, right? Like, where's your individual growth? What are you doing? And then in 6 months, in a year, 2 years, the nigga is creating the most amazing shit for the community. We don't know. We don't got a time ticker on what somebody's growth is. All we can do is try to build. We can say, when are we gonna do this? Don Supreme, when are you gonna build a community, nigga?
Shit, I'm on my mission right now. I'm
building
my community.
Why? Where is it?
I'm building my wealth, my generational wealth for my family, and we build our own community after that.
So, but look. So who have you set up? Where's the city? Nah, it's not enough. That would be me chastising you for me not thinking that you have enough growth. I think you have amazing growth. I think you're doing amazing things. But if I was to say, nah, that's not enough, nigga, when are you going to get this? Where's the community? Where's the community? Where's the center? Nah, nigga, that's not enough. We're all on a path of growth at our own time. Why you didn't have that shit 10 years ago, nigga? Why you didn't do this? Because life happens. Everybody has their own individual life. And we got to stop being, we got to want better for everybody, but I'm not going to be here being judgmental of niggas that are doing exactly what the fuck I was doing until God put the message in my head.
Yeah,
I don't know when. I don't know when motherfuckers is going to get it. I don't even got it yet. I'm still open to, I'm still close to, if it's not for Trey, maybe I do some stupid shit. If it's not for my brothers, maybe I do. We all have our weaknesses and our things. And I'm not saying that we don't need to get better. We do. But I'm giving grace because I know what the systematic damage and trauma has done. And it takes just as much work to get rid of that shit. Nigga, I've got 40 years of shit that happened to me. It's not gonna be fixed in 3 years.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm on the same path as you, bro. On the cool. I'm your age group too.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? You a year older than me. Like I woke up 10 years ago. I was doing all that dumb shit too, running the streets, doing all kind of crazy ass shit too. At some point, I make so many mistakes that it's like enough is enough.
Right.
Like, it's time to do the right thing.
And that was your breaking point. That was your point. That 10 years ago was yours. We don't know when other people's are. All I can do is set an example. Talk on here, try to give the optics, let people see that we can build. Okay, the Gina Views is about to come on in 4 minutes, y'all. The reality check with Gina Views. So when this goes off, guys, please tap in with the reality check. Gina Views at 8 o'clock is coming on in 4 minutes. But my bad, Don. But we have to be the change that we want to see, right? And not everybody's going to come along. Not everybody's going to change. There's always going to be the yin to the yang. There's always in every community, every place, there's going to be yin to the yang. There's going to be positive with the negative. It's going to be takers. There's always going to be takers. It's not going to always be people that want to put in the work and do what's hard.
I know that. I know it's going to be people left behind. It's going to be people left behind, but the majority got to wake up. Like, the majority got to outweigh the niggas that's still doing dumb shit. And that's how we going to get better as a people.
But we have to, it has to be on display. It has to be on display.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be seen. It has to be heard. It has to be represented. There has to be exposure.
Yeah.
And that's where it is. Like, we are where we are. But shout out to you. I appreciate you, Don. Right. Keep killing it. Blessings to you and your family. I'm going to go ahead and do the outro here so that we could go into the Gina Views reality check.
All right, check the markets. Them bitches about to take a dump today.
It starts today?
It's already going, Playboy.
Ooh, all right, shout out to you, man. Blessings to you and your family.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I love our communication. I love what we're doing over here. We're building as a community, and I love Don Supreme's outlook and what the things that he's saying. Much love all the time. But no one is above reproach. Like, challenge me. It's okay. I'm wrong sometimes. I make mistakes. They could be wrong. He could be wrong. It doesn't matter. But we're going to get to the conversation for sure. Alex just kicking it today, for real. Hey, man, but go chop it up at 8 o'clock. I'm going to wait till 8 o'clock, and we're going to get into... What up, Alex? Shout out to Alex, man. We're going to get in here tomorrow. Alex for sure tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Check in with Alex tomorrow. The check-in with Alex. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Tiny. Shout out to Sexy Nay. Shout out to GFS Blackout. Alex DeLarge, Jay Hud, Sierra, everybody. Ohio Ties. Shout out to all of y'all, man. In 1 minute, let's go to reality check. It's coming on right after this, y'all. Right after this. But let's go out there, make sure that we be a blessing to somebody out there. Let's go out with a positive perspective. Let's be purposely positive. Let's be purposely productive. Let's go out and make an impact in somebody's life. Shout out to ODM Slim. Shout out to the Viral Way. Shout out to all of us back on Fig, Community, Ace Boys, Apollo, FMW, Viral Way Podcast, everything that's out there. Shout out all of us young niggas out here trying to do it and do it the right way. Let's go, man. All love, all the time. God is good. All the time, God is good. W to the chat, man. W to the Ghetto Cafe. W to y'all holding each other accountable. W to y'all being impactful. W to y'all making this amazing space. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for the super chats. The super chats help me get these messages across. But we're going to keep building. We're going to keep building. And let's get over to the reality check.